Let's bring in our guest who is standing by to see what he thinks about this witness and how he did, if he stood his ground, or if there are some credibility issues. We have criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor David Bruno with us. David, it is great to have you on. Happy New Year to you. Let's talk about this case and where we are. I mean, this coroner, he essentially, the last time when he testified, his statement that he shouldn't have made prompted a mistrial. That didn't happen today, so that's good for the prosecution. But what do you think about his testimony overall?
Yeah, that's a pretty low bar, honestly, that you don't get a mistrial when you take the stand. I do not feel the same way that your prior guest did about this cross-examination. I was not impressed whatsoever. Honestly, I mean, bring out the fact. This is, okay, we got that he was elected. Okay, that's okay. But how about in the state of Georgia? Here's the qualifications for an elected coroner. 4-year term, at least 25 years old, a U.S. citizen, a resident of the county, a registered voter, a high school graduate, and free of felony convictions. Does not require you to be a doctor, a forensic pathologist, board certified, or any of those things. I would have spent the rest of the week on this, honestly, because all those pathologists that are available all throughout the state and the nation to be consulted, the brain could have been sent out. You should have shaved the head. I mean, it's so critical to shave the head on a gunshot wound, because if it's a gunshot wound close in time, there's stippling, there's gunpowder, residue, there's all kinds of evidence, and he did not do any of that. Which leads me to believe that he had no medical training, no pathology training. He didn't consult with any of that. That is the crux of this case, especially in light of the first decision of suicide, then changing it. And I realized they had to be careful around the stuff that he considered for the change, but I am just left with more questions than answers, honestly, after this cross-examination about the lack of training and the other consultations or experts he could have used.
Yeah, he had to skirt around the word antifreeze this time, and I'm glad you pointed that out, the difference between a coroner and a medical examiner who usually has medical training, is a doctor, is appointed there in the state. We're going to keep watching this trial. David, stand by. Great opinions and comments from you.